Are you offended? Do you feel attacked? I said what I said. If you feel offended and or attacked, then you need to watch the rest of this video because you need it. But if you're super self-secure, you can click off this video. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you insecure people. You aren't ugly. What do you think this is? This is real life. We don't have time to be insecure. All right, now that I have your attention, let me just say one thing. This video is in no way dismissing any insecurities. We all have insecurities. Your friends have insecurities. Your family has insecurities. I have insecurities. My number one priority with making this video is solely meant to build your confidence. Some of the tactics and some mindset changes that you need to change in order to feel beautiful and feel good looking and feel handsome and feel pretty. We all need this. I need this. Please hear me out. I have a lot to say and a lot of useful things that actually will change your mindset with how you view yourself, view the world, with you in it. We all know the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? People all see beauty differently. Some person might think someone's ugly while the other one sees someone as pretty. Which is true, yeah, that's fair. Some people have different opinions. But this is what I want you guys to start thinking about. When was the last time you flipped that eye of the beholder and looked inside and saw the pretty in yourself? Now that's what I'm trying to get at here. You need to flip that eye of the beholder and look inside. What our world has been dumbed down to has been to look at everyone else and value them as pretty versus ugly, and fat versus skinny, and mediocre versus excellent, talented versus non-talent. You need to look inside yourself first, and you need to see all the qualities you have. There's only one you in this entire world, and you need to start appreciating that. Only you can be you, and only you can bring what you can bring to the world. In my opinion, the only thing that makes someone ugly is how they treat people, and how they treat people, and how they treat the world. That is what makes you ugly. Other than that, I see no one as ugly. Truly, deep down inside, I don't. Dig deep, see what's beautiful about you, and take hold of that, and remember that, and always ingrain that in your memory. And then, after you do that, I want you to flip that eye back out, the eye of the beholder, the beauty eye, whatever. I want you to flip that eye back out. And now, when you look out at the world, you'll stop seeing people as a measure of pretty and ugly. You'll start seeing people as a human that has a lot to offer to the world and a lot to contribute. I've seen some of the prettiest people have the most giant insecurities, and that's because they measure themselves off of others. We should start measuring ourselves off of our value and what we can contribute, what we bring to the world. I've stopped, really, truly. I only see people by their value and what they bring to the world, what positivity, what energy, and I'm more secure with myself since then. You need to see yourself as pretty first. You need to see yourself as a person with errors and faulty and flaws. You need to see yourself as that person, and you need to love it. If you look back out into the world, you'll see that we're all the same. I'm actually gonna do an activity, and you may join me mentally or actually get a piece of paper yourself. Get a piece of paper, get a pen. We're just gonna write down a few things that does not have to do with your attractiveness. So, number one, I'll do five little quick things. Number one. Number two, I think I'm pretty optimistic. Very optimistic, actually. I hate seeing people sad. So number two, I'm gonna write down optimistic. That's what I have to contribute. I think I'm pretty funny. I think I can be pretty funny. When I try to be funny, I'm not funny, but everyone says I'm funny, so I'll put funny. I don't think I'm that funny, if I'm being honest, though. Fearless. This is something we all should work on having, is fearlessness. If we can work on having fearlessness, we can do anything. I love that about myself. It makes me do things that other people probably couldn't push themselves to do. We should all be able to push ourselves to something that we want to do, you know? And number five, we'll do supportive. And number fifth. Those are four things that I think I can contribute to the world, and when I look out into the world, those are things that I look into other people. I'm gonna see people as traits that I wanna be, and not so much how I wanna look. Can you get out of my spot? Thank you. Who does he think he is? Let's shift over to the next thing. Change. Change can get rid of your insecurities. Now, If you've been living the same old life 18 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and you're still severely insecure, something needs to change. And I think a lot of us fear change. We fear what happens after you change because it's not consistent anymore. It's not something that you're comfortable with. And that's what you need to do. Here are some changes to your lifestyle that can help you just automatically just feel more in touch with yourself. Changing the people you surround yourself with. Now this is a big one. A lot of people are afraid to leave their friendships or leave relationships because they fear that after that, there's nothing. It's just a void. And a lot of those times, those are the people stuck in a really toxic friendship or relationship. We need to stop fearing what happens next, and we need to fear what happens if we stay. We need to stop fearing what happens next, and we need to fear what happens if we stay. What happens if I stay in this friendship and relationship? Am I gonna waste another 10 years of my life being miserable? Am I gonna waste another 5 years of my life feeling insecure around that person? Am I gonna waste another 5 years of my life enduring their negativity and their insults and their jabs at you? No, the answer is no. We need to make that change. Number 2, we need to change our lifestyle. I want you to start setting goals for yourself. Even miniature goals of getting up at 9 a.m., brushing my teeth and washing my face and going back to bed. Like, even something so small like that, you need to start setting goals. You need to have something to look forward to every day. How you live can damage you. Seriously, it can seriously damage you, and it can make you feel like, for example, if you are just constantly on this hunt for love and you can never find it because you're just trying to search so hard, you kind of miss the obvious stuff. Start damaging yourself and thinking that you're the cause and that you're the reason. Number 3, changing how you look. Okay, when I say change how you look, I don't mean change how you look so other people like you more. I say change how you look so you're more comfortable with yourself. So during quarantine, I went through this phase of worrying that I was way too skinny and that I should be bigger, that I should be more muscular, more defined. And I just went on this meal plan. I started eating a lot, eating every 2 hours, and I was just working out excessively. Not excessively, but I was working out a healthy amount just so I could, gain more weight and at least pack on something. I failed after 2 months. It just, so nothing was working out, and I pretty much gave up. But I didn't give up for that reason. I actually sat in my room one day and I thought about it. Am I working out for my health, and am I working out for myself, or am I working out for other people to like me more? And I came to the conclusion that I was working out so that other people would see me as more muscular, masculine. I'm not here for other people. I mean, I'm here to help other people. If I ever come into your life, I'm here for all good. But I'm not here to please other people. I'm here to be me. And honestly, after that thought, I've never been more happy being me and being who I am, because this is just me. You're not getting anything else. You don't have to change for anyone to like you more. You don't have to change and get real cute for your ex to see you. You don't have to change and get really cute so your crush sees you. You should do it for yourself. Feel comfortable with yourself. Who cares? Our lives are too short. We're just too young. No, we're just too young to have these stupid insecurities block us from being who we really want to be. So those are my big 3 changes that you need to make. You need to make changes to your relationships in your life. You need to make changes to your lifestyle, whatever that may be. And then number 3 is making changes to your appearance, but for yourself, never for anyone else. The next thing is hobby. Some of us are just lost on this path to life. We just kind of don't know where we're going. We don't know what we can do. We don't know what we're good at. It just seems like we're in a pile of, and that is another source of insecurity. Now, I'll get to why. It probably doesn't make sense. My hobbies are a source of my insecurities. Yes, they are. Your mind will no longer be set on your attractiveness. It'll solely be set on how well are you at doing what you can do best. Now, I wouldn't consider YouTube a talent, but I will consider it as one of my favorite hobbies. It's just a fun hobby for me, and it makes me feel like I'm good at something. It makes me feel like I'm contributing something. It makes me feel like that even if I'm not, I don't know, hottest model in the world, that I feel secure, and I feel like I can do a lot in the world, and I feel like I can contribute a lot in the world. Same with artists. People that didn't realize they had artist talents, and suddenly they start chasing their artist talents, and that's the only thing they can focus on. Do it, do it, do it. If you have a hobby, chase it. That's the only way you're gonna be happy and self-secure with yourself, is knowing that you do have talents and you do have something that sets you out from everyone else. But people our age, we're starting to rocket into our career paths, and we're starting to shoot to something that we will spend a lot of our lives doing unless we change it now. Always, what are you good at? And if there's nothing, I'm literally gonna tell you right now that you're lying. There's 100% something that you are good at. Another big one, I don't know if this is gonna be the last one or not. We'll see how long this video is by now. Oh, now this is probably the most difficult one for everyone, is to care little of what other people think. I mean more so their judgment of you. Best examples of people that at least seemingly don't care what people think are sex workers. And the OnlyFans creators, they don't care. They're making their bank. They're living their lives. They're living in high fashion, nice cars, nice houses. I think they're the one group of people I can think of at the top of my head. They successfully did what they wanted to do. This is gonna sound bad. I don't have tips on how you should stop caring because it's different for everyone. It truly is. For me, I stopped caring through nothing. It's just a mindset that just changed for me. And you just have to look for it. My last little positive message to you is that you are worth something. You have a lot to contribute. You have a talent. You have a calling. You have something that you're good at. You're attractive. You're beautiful. You're perfect. Honestly, you're handcrafted and sent down. That wasn't supposed to be religious, but that was just... If you're religious, take it as religious. If you aren't, don't. It doesn't matter. I want to be a positive influence for everyone. I want to be a good person to almost everyone. And even I fall short sometimes. Even I make mistakes. Even I become insecure. Even I hurt people. And that's normal, sadly. So I try. And all that matters is that all of you are trying as well. That being said, I am gonna close out this video. Hope you got uplifted. I hope I touched your soul in some way, shape, or form. I pray I did. Because true happiness is being yourself. I love life. I hope you start loving life too. If you don't love life already. If you love life, I hope it made you love life more. Have a nice day. Have a good afternoon. Sleep well. Have the best dreams. Make the next day, whenever you're seeing this video, make the next day the best day you could have. And make the best next day be your first step to being more confident and being happy, because you aren't ugly. You're just insecure. You're damaged. And that's okay. So, peace out, guys.